The story begins in the year 2055, where science had advanced so much that robots were now being recruited into the army. These robots had participated in several catastrophic wars, leaving the Earth increasingly devastated. To protect human lives, the government had built protective shields called skynets over cities to prevent polluted air from entering. However, one day, a meteorite crashed in the B16 area, releasing a dangerous alien plant named Pandora. This unique plant grew extremely rapidly when it came in contact with water. But there was one positive aspect to Pandora. If its uncontrolled growth could be stopped, it could purify the surrounding air very efficiently. Soon, we see a meeting between some top military officers where Colonel Tam explains that two massive rainstorms are expected in the coming days. The intense rainfall would make it impossible to stop Pandora's growth. Colonel Tam then introduces everyone to Dr. Chan, who has developed special gene bullets. These bullets contained a unique virus designed to halt Pandora's growth if injected into its pistil area, the part functioning like its brain. Once its growth was halted, the plant could focus solely on purifying the air. Upon hearing this, General Shanli realized that if the mission succeeded, their skynets would become obsolete. Colonel Tam then called for a robotic unit to plant the gene bullets in Pandora's pistil area. The gene bullets would only work if applied to this specific region of the plant. If this mission failed, the military would have to execute Plan B, launching a missile strike from a spacecraft named Okra to destroy Pandora. However, this would result in at least 100,000 casualties. Commander Chang suggested finding an alternative to save civilian lives, but Colonel Tam insisted there was no other choice and urged everyone to pray for the success of the gene bullet mission. Commander Chang introduced Colonel Tam to Tyler's Air Force unit and outlined their strategy to reach Pandora's pistil. First, they would release toxic gas over Pandora using bombs. Then, aircrafts called Skyfish would locate the pistil, and the robots would attack it with gene bullets. However, Tyler raised concerns about the immense risk this mission posed to his soldiers. Colonel Tam, however, ordered him to follow commands without question. Soon, the military unit embarked on the perilous mission. Before leaving, Tyler hung a locket of his late daughter, who had passed away years ago, in his ship as a reminder of her. Meanwhile, in the residential area of B16, we meet Skunk, a former Air Force soldier. He noticed 3 Skyfish aircraft and the Okra spacecraft flying overhead and wondered what mission they were on. On one of the Skyfish planes, we meet Lincoln and Connor, 2 soldiers, while Connor's girlfriend, Lucy, guided them from the command center. As Tyler's unit entered Pandora's territory, light rain was already falling. The 3 Skyfish aircraft took their positions around Pandora as it continued to absorb rain and grow rapidly. Following Commander Chang's orders, the Skyfish aircraft dropped 6 bombs on Pandora, releasing thick clouds of smoke. As the Skyfish planes entered Pandora, Lucy warned the soldiers to be cautious of its counterattacks. Despite the precautions, one Skyfish caught fire and crashed. Now, only 2 Skyfish remained. Suddenly, Pandora attacked another Skyfish, killing its entire crew. Only one Skyfish was left, and Tyler notified the command center about the situation. Pandora then attacked the last Skyfish, puncturing its fuel tank. Tyler's crew defended themselves by firing relentlessly at Pandora. The Skyfish was about to crash, but at the last moment, Tyler managed to steer it toward Pandora's pistil. Finally, they located the pistil area, but Dr. Chan discovered that it was still underground. Colonel Tam ordered the robotic unit to move forward, and the Okra spacecraft deployed 2 military robots. Meanwhile, Major General Shanli, who was monitoring the mission, suddenly hacked into the Okra's systems, causing a massive explosion that killed everyone on board. The Okra crashed into a building, leaving Tyler's Skyfish as the only remaining asset to confront Pandora. This severed their communication with the command center, but Tyler managed to locate Pandora's pistil. Before their fuel ran out, the Skyfish began to spin uncontrollably and crashed. The mission seemed to have failed. However, Tyler saw a vision of his deceased daughter, which reignited his determination. He quickly rescued his surviving crew members from the burning Skyfish. Back at the command center, Colonel Tam received news of the mission's failure and ordered the execution of Plan B. Commander Chang argued that only communication had been lost, not the mission itself, and insisted they search for the remaining soldiers. Dr. Chan informed them that the last Skyfish was close to Pandora's pistil, so Commander Chang requested permission to locate Tyler and his. Colonel Tam reluctantly gave him 3 hours, as the second storm was approaching. Meanwhile, Tyler and his team reached an abandoned hospital because Lincoln was severely injured. They heard strange noises in the building, but still carried Lincoln to a room. The soldiers wore oxygen helmets, while Tyler searched for medicine. Connor stayed behind to stop Lincoln's bleeding. Commander Chung arrived at the B-16 area in his armored truck and asked his old friend Skunk to join the rescue mission. Skunk agreed, armed with his old military weapon, and they crossed the border to search for the missing soldiers. At the hospital, Tyler found an injection in the pharmacy but heard a noise behind him. Turning around, he saw a doll that reminded him of his daughter. Connor also heard the same noise and left Lincoln alone to investigate. In his absence, a creature attacked Lincoln and dragged him away. Meanwhile, Chung tried to contact Tyler, but a vicious creature attacked Tyler. Tyler managed to overpower the creature and kill it. Elsewhere, Connor saw a similar creature eating Lincoln alive and ran for his life. Chung contacted the command center for help in locating Tyler. He donned his armor and left the truck under Skunk's control. Connor hid in a morgue drawer to escape, but the creature called its companions. Meanwhile, a little girl hid in a room, trying to evade the creature. Just as it was about to attack her, Tyler arrived and shot it, saving her life. Carrying the girl, Tyler tried to escape, but another creature pursued them. Before it could attack, Chung arrived and killed it just in time. He found Connor hiding in the morgue and beat him for failing to save Lincoln. Skunk and Tyler reunited, but their past feud resurfaced. Years ago, Skunk had disobeyed Tyler's orders, leading to the deaths of several soldiers. Despite their tension, they faced a sudden attack from a swarm of creatures. Chung asked Skunk for an escape route, and they broke through the building's walls to flee. At the command center, General Shanley pressured Tam to proceed with Plan B, but Connor informed them that the Gene Bullet mission was still viable. Colonel Tam decided to hold off on Plan B. Lucy, learning that Connor was alive, urged him to return safely. Chung told his team they needed to retrieve the Gene Bullets from the crashed Okra ship. Skunk and Tyler hesitated to work together due to their broken friendship. Chung reminded them that millions of lives were at stake, and they had to complete Plan A at any cost. Connor revealed that the Gene Bullet box was in the wreckage of the plane. Tyler, donning his armored suit, volunteered to undertake this dangerous task. He reached the plane's wreckage and deployed a drone to scan the area. Meanwhile, Lucy told Connor that during the first mission, someone had tampered with the signal. To uncover the truth, she asked Connor to retrieve a robot's head from the wreckage. Connor agreed and said he would go to the ship with Chung. Skunk also volunteered, but Tyler took the truck keys and told Skunk to stay behind. So, Tyler, Connor, and Chung were set to leave, but the little girl stopped Tyler. Consequently, only Connor and Chung moved ahead. The girl told Tyler that her mother had succumbed to a deadly disease caused by toxic air and that she had no one left in the world. Hearing this, Tyler was reminded of his daughter, who had also died of the same illness. He promised the girl that he would take care of her from now on. Meanwhile, in the wreckage of Raqqa, a drone found the bullet box. Chung donned his armor and started climbing the building quickly, but his strength soon gave out, and he was left hanging from a steel rod. Suddenly, his grip slipped, and he fell, but luckily, Tyler caught him just in time. The building was about to collapse any moment, so they quickly ran for their lives. Then, they spotted a van with the bullet box, which contained only one Gene Bullet. During this, Connor found a broken robot's body in the wreckage and a grenade pin, indicating that this robot was behind the bombing on the Orca ship. Tyler tried to retrieve the Gene Bullet by hanging from a water pipe with Chang's help, but suddenly, bugs attacked Chung. As soon as Tyler grabbed the Gene Bullet, the van fell straight down. Tyler and Chung were battling the bugs when debris started falling on them. Connor detached the robot's head from its body in the ship wreckage. Just as a car was about to fall on Connor and kill him, Tyler arrived just in time to save him. Suddenly, a bug emerged from the car and attacked them, but Skunk arrived and decapitated the bug with an electric weapon. He then obliterated several bugs with his weapon. The team tried to escape the collapsing building, but their armor batteries were almost depleted. Nonetheless, they managed to escape just in time. Tyler returned the truck keys to Skunk and thanked him. Chung informed the command center that they had retrieved the Gene Bullet, which was overheard by General Shanley. Connor examined the robot's head and discovered it had been hacked to cause the explosion on Raqqa. When Tyler learned this, he accused Colonel Tam out of anger. Chung, however, suspected General Shanley. Upon investigating the robot's command inputs, Chang's suspicion turned out to be correct. Shanli was behind the explosion. Chang directly called Shanli and demanded he confess, but Shanli denied everything and declared he would send military robots to kill them. Shanli hacked their signal and cut off their contact with the command center. Another storm was due in 30 minutes. Chang and his team headed to Pandora to install the gene bullet, but Shanli's robots launched a fierce attack on their truck. Tyler and Chang fought back with bombs, and Skunk attacked the robots with truck-mounted weapons. Despite their efforts, 3 robots climbed onto the truck. Skunk suddenly braked, causing one robot to fall off, and he ran over it with the truck. Tyler captured another robot with a futuristic weapon, and Chang attacked the robot on the roof. Tyler fought a robot inside the truck, which threw a grenade. Chang quickly tossed the grenade out just in time. Tyler's armor battery was almost depleted, but he managed to destroy the robot with an axe. Chang threw the roof robot off, and they sped ahead. A missile was fired at them from a distance, but Skunk swerved the truck, and the missile hit a bridge instead. The explosion destroyed the bridge, but their truck soared to the other side. A robot pursued them, but Chang handed the gene bullet to Tyler and leapt onto the robot, redirecting its gun, causing it to fall. Chang also fell with the robot. Meanwhile, Colonel Tam ordered preparations for the Orca 2 ship. Anticipating the need for Plan B, Tyler and his team reached their destination. Lucy informed Colonel Tam that a robot named Timra was tampering with their signal. Timra was advancing to attack Tyler's team. Tyler instructed Connor to place bombs near the pistol mechanism on the ground. Pansy tearfully hugged Tyler, who promised to return. He hid Pansy in a vehicle for safety and handed the mission responsibility to Connor. Connor placed a bomb near the pistol mechanism, while Skunk and Tyler decided to confront Timra to prevent Plan B. As Timra approached, Tyler opened fire with his gun, but it was ineffective against Timra's advanced weapons. Tyler managed to evade, while Skunk prepared to launch a missile. Tyler disrupted Timra's interceptor, restoring their signal to the command center. Lucy provided Colonel Tam with evidence against Shanli, who confronted Shanli and ordered him to stop the robots. Shanli instead initiated Plan B. Tyler evaded Timra until Skunk launched a missile, destroying it. As Connor detonated the bombs, robots emerged from the rubble. A robot attacked Connor, but Tyler came to his rescue. Tyler exhausted his strength in combat, but was severely injured by a robot's punch. The robot then targeted Pansy, but Tyler intervened just in time. Skunk delivered a final blow, destroying Timra. Rain started again as Pandora began to grow rapidly. Orca 2 hovered over the pistol mechanism, ready to initiate Plan B. Chang, barely conscious, reached Tyler and Pansy. Chang decided to enter the pistol with the gene bullet, and Colonel Tam halted Plan B temporarily. Chang activated the gene bullet inside the pistol amidst thousands of bugs. The virus from the bullet killed all the bugs, halting Pandora's growth. Dr. Chang declared the operation successful, prompting celebrations in the command center. However, Colonel Tam heard gunfire from Shan Li's room and found him dead. A week later, Dr. Chang modified Pandora's genes to purify the atmosphere instead of causing harm. This made Earth habitable again. Tyler and Skunk rekindled their friendship, and Skunk rejoined the military. With Earth green and thriving, humanity vowed to protect it. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.